Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. It is right now. You're right here. My name is Manuel, and it's my pleasure to welcome you. Today is day 12 of the show, and I have to congratulate you for making the best decision of the day to spend some time with me. Let's get started. Friends, first, let me start with this. I owe you an apology. I know, it's been over a week since I last spoke to you all. But in my defense, I too was briefly kidnapped by Victor Newman. Yes, it's true. I was held somewhere secret and forced to sign NDAs and listen to long speeches about how Victor was going to get his company back, his family legacy. But I escaped and now I'm back, stronger, wiser, and significantly more annoyed. So let's go ahead and get started in Genoa City. Let's talk about the Young and the Restless. What in the world is going on with Victoria? I mean, seriously, Victoria going all the way to Milan to get into Summer's head, to manipulate her into turning against her own mother? That's despicable. Absolutely despicable. And here's where I'm going to say something that apparently nobody else in Genoa City has the courage to say. Summer and Daniel are acting like insufferable, entitled brats. Yes, I said it. You want to be upset with your mother? Fine. You want to disagree with her? Fine. But to sit there and say, I never want anything to do with you again, to disown your own mother, that's not just dramatic, that's disgusting. Let's talk about what they're actually even mad about to begin with. Phyllis takes over Newman Enterprises, and suddenly this is some unforgivable crime against humanity? Against Summer specifically? No. Let me translate what's actually happening. Phyllis is playing the long game. She's building something, a legacy. And guess who that legacy is for? For Summer. Let's not forget, Summer didn't just magically fall into power at Marquetti. Phyllis was always there backing her, right behind her. She significantly helped Summer become who she is today. Summer owes her mother a lot, not to mention starting out with the fact that Summer owes her mother her very life. So now, Phyllis is making moves that could put Summer in a position where one day she's sitting in the chair that Victor once sat in. That would be real power. But let's be honest, without Phyllis taking over Newman Enterprises, Summer was never going to be on track to ever become CEO. You see, that was Victoria's lane, and Victoria was never going to hand it over to her niece, ever. So, what is Phyllis doing? She's making sure her daughter doesn't end up as a footnote in the Newman dynasty. She's building her something of her own. And how does Summer respond? By acting like this is some kind of personal attack. Please grow up, Summer. And let's talk about Victoria for a second, because this is where it gets really dumb. What exactly was the strategy here, Victoria? You push Summer to completely cut off Phyllis. You help Daniel do the same because now that his sister has done so, why wouldn't he? And you think that Phyllis is now just going to hand Newman Enterprises back to you after all that? Why would she do that? You just gave her nothing to lose. No family ties, no emotional anchor, no incentive. All you did was pour gasoline on Phyllis's vendetta. Very smart, Victoria. Brilliant strategy. Truly. Let me give you a quick side note, by the way. We'll call it a hypocrisy check. If Nate Hastings forgives Victoria for keeping the truth about Lily's fake kidnapping from him, then Nate is a complete hypocrite. Because let's not forget, he dumped Audra for dishonesty. And what did Victoria do? She did something way worse, much worse. So if he gives her a pass, miss me with the moral high ground, Nate. Okay, don't even try to pretend that you're some angel. Now, let's head on out to Los Angeles to the bold and the beautiful, because, oh boy, have I got a rant for you. Whew, Deacon, Taylor. Yeah, you two are revolting. I mean that, revolting. Because here's the part that makes this whole thing insane. Sheila is doing everything right. Sheila Carter, of all people, is the one acting with integrity. She's respecting boundaries as best she can. She's honoring Steffi's wishes as best she can. She's working non-stop at Il Giardino. She's being a loyal wife. And this is the part that really kills me. She genuinely believes Taylor's her friend. She trusts her. She's grateful for her. Meanwhile, Taylor and Deacon are sneaking around like teenagers with zero shame. Deacon is cheating on his wife. Taylor is completely ignoring her daughter's wishes. Let's not forget, Steffi explicitly said she does not want Deacon anywhere near her mother or her home. So what does Taylor do? Brings him into Steffi's home. Unbelievable. And then we get the moment of the week. Sheila shows up. And what does Deacon do? He jumps out the window. Out the window like a coward. This man who claimed that he would always protect Taylor, he turned into Spider Man and vanished the second things got real. Just out the window. Whew, gone. And then he wants to talk about protecting her? No. Buddy, you ran. You ran and hoped Sheila wouldn't do anything. If you truly believe Sheila's dangerous, why would you leave Taylor alone with her? These people are hypocrites, all of them. And here's what I'm hoping, begging the writers don't do. Do not turn Sheila back into the old version. Don't do it, because this version is actually compelling. Let her rise above it. Let her walk with dignity. And honestly, if she looks at Deacon and says, "You want Taylor? Fine, you can have her. But I'm taking Il Giardino." I'm going to cheer for that because she earned it. She's the one working there all the time. She's the one holding things together. Deacon's out here jumping out windows like a coward. So yeah, Genoa City is a mess. Los Angeles is a mess. And my blood pressure is also a mess. But you know what? If these shows didn't get me this fired up, they wouldn't be worth watching. And clearly, they still are. All right. That's enough for today. We'll continue next time. And as always, stay bold and restless.